brace. Bit of a show from New Zealand. 208 for 7.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Six out of the 7 wickets to fall onto spin. It's Satner, as always, very accurate, very controlled in his spell. Peak Freeze participate and win by taking a picture with the Peak Freeze original sandwich packs. Share it on Instagram and follow and tag P for original sandwich. Now from the word go, Mr. Satner won the toss and elected to bat first. A bit of doubt, maybe there'll be a bit of dew, maybe the pitch will just slicken up and come on to the bat better, but they wanted to put runs on the board, which they did, courtesy Glenn Phillips. Shah Afridi drags this from outside off and hits the gap.
It's the first time Satner flighted the ball to Shah Afridi. And that too outside the off stump. He fetched the ball from outside the off stump and hit it in the vacant area. First boundary from the batter, Shah Afridi.
And then, apart from Fakhr, nobody really exerted a lot of pressure on the bowling, especially the spinners. Turned away fine. Another piece of fielding that gives you the evidence that they've been so on the money in the field.
All 11 fielders been very committed out there in the middle.
Satner completes his spell. He's bowled 10 overs and got 3 for 41. Pakistan 214 for 7.
Beautiful Beastie. Run in there, boy.
Bracewell into his last over. Clicker free. Download the app now and subscribe.
Well, flicker free. Very free. But not the Pakistani team, let me tell you. They have to deal with so many things there. They have to really adjust their combination to be able to compete well in this triangular series. Middle order batting carries a question mark. Their bowling attack really need to sort it out.
You need to find a combination, or need to just make sure that they play better. Because they've been out bowled and outfielded by New Zealand. And at the back end of the innings, the last 10 overs was a huge issue. Yes, Haris Rauf got injured, couldn't complete his spell, so they were left short. Runs scored. Pakistan 218 for 7.
The schedule for the Tri-Nation Series, do remember, day after tomorrow is a day game. Starts 9:30 local time, and then we move to Karachi, where the last of the round games, Pakistan and South Africa, will face each other. There'll be one at the land that we'll be watching very closely. And hopefully, South Africa will have their full squad by then.
We've had a phenomenal month cricket in the SA20. Of course, most of those international stars partaking in that final. Like I say, hopefully by next Friday we'll have most of them back. Wednesday.
Once again, you look back into the game from Pakistan's perspective, anything that you would like to fine-tune and polish. Again, the fact that from down the order or the latter part of the innings, too many runs are given away or the wickets are not taken to wrap it up. 123 conceded in the last 10 overs, 50 odd in the last 5. That has completely, I think, changed the game, where Phillips got 100.
Yeah, I think you also have to take the injury to Haris Rauf into consideration, because that would have been a massive chunk of overs, and possibly attacking overs out of the game. When you look at how New Zealand has gone about their business, they've played conditions. 6 of the wickets to fall was the spinners. So they've identified early on that spin is the route to go on this particular wicket, and they've stuck to their guns. They've even gone to Phillips, Ravindra. There's the extra spinning options. Talk about those part-timers. I think I said it a little earlier. They're the team that will always be street smart. So they'll outsmart you in the terms of thinking, in terms of putting the ego aside, and basically just play the conditions at hand. Yeah, they've been clinical once again this evening.
Yeah, 123 in the last 10, beg your pardon, 84 in the last 5. That is the big difference. If you see the pattern, we just showed it to you, the comparisons between the two sides. Pakistan in the first power play and in the second power play were still neck to neck in terms of score to New Zealand. It's only the wickets that had fallen were more. 6 for Pakistan, 3 for them. But then the last power play, 123, they don't have anything in the tank in terms of wickets to go and explore those big hits.
Yeah, and I think you also need to ask yourself, in terms of personnel, who can take on those last 10 overs like the Phillips did for New Zealand. We've all been crying out for Fakhr to get in, to get a big innings, but it's the supportive roles that are important. At the end of 43, Pakistan 220 for 7.
Phase-wise scoring of the two sides, and it was Phillips who did the damage. The big difference between the two teams, it just took the game away from Pakistan, way far away. 330, that's a big score on any given day, on any ground. Got his first ODI 100, and what a way to get it before the start of the ICC Champions Trophy. Came in to bat at 6. Have a look at this.
Yeah, he's been absolutely brilliant. It's a fantastic striker of the cricket ball. But initially, he had to work hard to get himself in. And once he got in, I don't think there's a cricket ground big enough for him. Some lusty blows. He took it to the seam bowlers. He had a bit of finesse to his innings as well. But that has been a fantastic knock by Glenn Phillips. And what a way to bring up your maiden ODI century.
What's special about it is that number 6, he's into the last 10 overs. And he was slow to start off and then to accelerate the way he did. I mean, who would have thought? I'm not sure that the Pakistan bowlers had that in mind, that they're going to give away 100 to a batter in the last 10.
Yeah, I think you're talking about those comparative scores, and it's about this stage of the game where you really took a liking to the Pakistan bowlers. 106 of 74 deliveries, so there's still not much in it besides the amount of wickets lost, and that would be a big concern for Pakistan. I think they'll be going away and assess how they've gone with bat, and too many soft whistles, one have to say. But when it's your night, you want to make it count, just like that man in picture. Do absolutely no wrong. He picked up a couple of big wickets as well. That was Baba Azam the first, an excellent catch. Could not keep him out of the action. Whether it's with bat, ball or in the field, he is definitely the MVP tonight.
Shaheen picks it up and hands it over to the fielder at a backward point.